What up, guys? I am wearing my Bucky the Beaver hat that Jen got me. And I also got some stickers and beaver nuggets. And I've been eating so many of those beaver nuggets. But anyways, I want to do the DJ Trish CD and cassette tag. Now, I only have 3 cassettes, and they're all BTS. So, I don't have a lot of cassettes, and I'm just going to show the CDs that I have. First question, favorite purchase of 2024? So, I'm assuming it can be anything, right? Used or something new in 2024. And I did buy one new thing in 2024, and I'm going to show it here. So this is Zayn Malik of One Direction, and this is his newest release that came out in 2024. This is a room under the stairs. I've been a fan of Zayn since his first solo album in 2016, and also when he was in One Direction. I had to go and support him, so I bought his CD, and it is signed by him, which is super cool. I don't buy a lot of new, but when I do, I do. Next question. I'm going to be looking down at my phone while I answer these. Best blind buy of the year. I don't really do a lot of blind buys, to be honest with you. When I go in the thrift store, which is most of the stuff that I buy CD-wise is from the thrift store, I don't really do blind buys. I probably should actually do that for 2025, just pick up a random CD because I like the cover and give it a chance. But, yeah. Next question. Best Christmas purchase. It's not really the best Christmas purchase. I will say it is the most recent Christmas purchase. And I feel like everybody and their grandma has this one. This is the Andy Williams Christmas album. For a whopping $2. I think I paid for it. It also has that nice price sticker, which is super cool. I just had to pick it up. Next question. 2 or more non-rock CDs or cassette. Okay. So you kind of knew this was coming because I have a lot of his stuff. The first one I am going to choose is Josh Groban's Bridges. And the next one I chose is Enigma. MCMXC. Enigma, I don't know how you can narrow them down or classify them. I just call them Gregorian chant house music. That's how I best describe Enigma. They are not really rock. They're not really... I just don't know how to describe them. But yeah, Enigma. That's the thing that came to mind when I was looking through all of my CDs. I was like, do I show Enigma or do I show Jewel? Because believe it or not, most of my CD collection is of rock. Or do I show Lizzo? But then again, Lizzo's been canceled. But yeah, Enigma. 2 or more mixed CDs you were given. Now, I have a lot of DJ Trish CD mixes. They're somewhere on the shelf, but DJ Trish always makes the best mixes. I remember the very first mix I got from her, which was probably like 2016 or 2017. She makes a really good mix. Oh, wait. I got another one I can show. So, this was given to me about roughly, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, or maybe 6 years ago, or 7. This is Matt Hayes' slightly alternative 80s mix. Let me tell you, Matt Hayes put a lot of effort into this. Amazing. I remember he had reached out to me and said, hey, you want to get some 80s stuff? And I was like, yeah, sure, because back then I didn't have a lot of 80s. So this is really cool. Nice packaging overall. So I would say that anything by DJ Trish in my collection, fantastic. And this is fantastic. This is fantastic. I wish Matt Hayes would do more of those, but I know he's very busy with his kids. Now on to the next question. Where do you go for blank CDs or cassettes? Now, let's have a little backstory here, okay? Thank you. As I drink some water. I haven't done a mix CD or... Oh, wait, no. Where do you go for blank tapes or cassettes? Oh, I haven't done a mix CD in ages. The very last mix CD I remember making was in 1999. I had made a mix CD for my sister Angela, who's 5 years younger than me. And it was like all of these like pop hits of the late 90s. And I remember that I had, got in this CD program called Roxio. Now, I do not know if Roxio still exists, but I would make a lot of CDs on Roxio. And I don't remember exactly what CDs I used, to be honest with you. My dad had bought us a bunch of just these big packages of CDs. And so I would make my CDs on there. Now, when it comes to cassettes, I use, I think, Maxwell. I remember one time I wanted to have this song by John Cicada or the song by Albie Sure on cassette. So, I would do what any person would do. I would, listen to the radio, wait until my actual song had came on, and then I would record it, and then I would have it on cassette so that I could listen to it later. And one distinct memory that I do remember, I spent all day waiting for All Day and All Night, or that song, I can think about you all day and all night, something like that. So when it finally came on, of all places, Coast, I hit that record button and I had the song on cassette. So I did that for a lot of my favorites in the 90s. I would take out the cassette and I would record it so that I could have the song, because I didn't want to go as a young kid and waste my money on buying a CD or a cassette. So that was my way to get music for free without having to pay for it. And I'm pretty sure we had the Maxwell cassettes, because I remember asking my dad to buy me some cassettes that I could record, and Maxwell was pretty big. Or is it Maxwell? You see, that's how much I love recording things when I was young, because I did not want to pay money. So here I went recording things on CDs. I would borrow friends' CDs, or I would wait until the radio played my favorite song, and then I'd go and record it to cassette. Sorry, that's a bit of a long-winded answer, but as of right now, I don't collect cassettes. and I don't collect CDs that are blank. Next question. Which do you prefer, thrift stores or buying new? Okay, so as you know, I buy about a good 80 to maybe I would say about a good 90% of my CDs used. I go to the Goodwill and I get a lots and lots of used CDs for $1.99 to $2.99 at Goodwill. And I also buy CDs from mom and pop thrift stores as well. But yes, most of my CDs are used versus new. It's not that I don't want to buy new CDs, but if I can get like a new CD for a decent cheap price, then yes, I'm going to go and buy it. But there's also times when I will go and buy a CD at regular price. But most of my CDs have come from the thrift store, because the thrift store, believe it or not, the thrift store that I go to, which is Goodwill, it has a lot of used CDs. And I find myself walking out with like 3 or 4 new, well, they're considered new to me, used CDs. And that makes me happy when I can go and find a CD used for cheap to add to my collection. I think before, I started going to thrift stores religiously, my CD collection was definitely way small. But since I started going to thrift stores a lot, I have, gone up with a lot of CDs in my collection. Well over 100. Best local act. Well, I live here in Los Angeles, and there's a lots and lots of local bands, but I don't have anything from any local bands. 3 channels you admire. Okay. So, thank you, Belle. Happy New Year to you. So, 3 channels that I admire. I watch a lot of VC channels here in the internet sphere. And I'm thinking about what are the top 3 channels that I admire. Let me think about it for a minute. So, I like a lot of channels. In a VC. It's kind of like hard to narrow it down to 3. So I'll say channels that I watch. So, okay. I'll say channels that I watch. So, I enjoy watching Pop Goes to 60s, Rick Beato. Rick Beato is great. I love the interviews that he does with all of these different artists. The Professor of Rock. Channel 33 RPM. I'm trying to think off the top of my head of channels. But the 3 channels I admire the most, I have to think about that for a minute, because there's a lot of channels that I admire, and kind of to narrow it down to just 3 channels that I admire, it's kind of hard. I admire a lot of channels. Let's just put it that way. I admire a lot of channels. A lot of channels do great content that I admire. Now, a lot of times I find myself watching channels. I don't comment all the time, but I, give them a like to show them that I'm watching. Next question. Does your car stereo have a CD or a cassette player? My dad's car does have a CD player. Now, we haven't played CDs in that car in a long time, but he still has a CD player. Three people you hope to do this tag. Obviously, this one's a no-brainer. Dusty Spins. Paulina. Tim Allen. Tim Allen, get out of your dry spell. Do this tag. Because you have a lot of CDs, Tim. And Paulina, you can make it work. Wish list of 2025. So, let's talk about wish lists. I think, it's probably going to be the same as the previous years. I'm hoping to find more at thrift stores when it comes to CDs. I'm hoping to find more. I would like to maybe get some box sets of CDs in my collection because I don't have any box sets. So I definitely want to get some box sets. And I think I definitely also want to pick up the CD copy of All Things Must Pass, the anniversary edition that they did. I said about a couple years ago that I was going to pick that up for my collection, and I never did. So I do want to get that. I also do want to get the Giles Martin remixes of Revolver that he did. I listened to those and they sounded fantastic. So I'd like to get that as well. And what other stuff would I like to get for 2025? Just more CDs in general. I think, the prices of CDs are just so much more cheaper than records. So I find myself at times buying way more CDs than records. So yeah, I would definitely like to add more CDs to my collection, whether it be new or used. Amazon or Target? Okay, I can answer this. I don't buy a lot of CDs from Amazon or Target. I buy mostly records. But, I think I bought mostly from Target because I like those special editions that Target does with the extra tracks. So I will definitely say Target. I mean, I haven't bought a CD from Amazon in a long time. But Target, yeah. Target has those special editions, so I find myself buying a lot. 3 people you miss on YouTube. That's a tough question because there's a lot of people that used to do videos and they don't do videos anymore, and I'm kind of like, that's a bummer that they don't do videos, but who do I miss? Who do I really miss that doesn't do videos? I'll have to get back to you. Probably at the end of this video, I'll figure out that. $15. RIP YouTube members. So, this one was an easy no-brainer. There was a guy here that used to do videos. I guess, that answers my who I miss people question. Odd Box Topper. So Odd Box Topper was a pretty big supporter of my channel back in its infancy when I started doing, vinyl related videos and such. And Odd Box Topper would watch me from time to time and he would say, "Hey, how you doing?" And Odd Box Topper, I didn't know that he had passed away until one day I was watching a video of Randy Deadwax. Or Randy had left a comment, maybe it wasn't a video. Randy had left a comment somewhere saying, "RIP Odd Box Topper." Now, I've not talked to Odd Box Topper outside of YouTube, and I did not know he had passed away. And when I found out he had passed away, I was sad because I enjoyed his video. Now, another person that comes to mind Another person that comes to mind is I'm trying to think of his name. It's John. I believe his name is John, and he ran the Michigan Record Club. Sadly, we had lost John to cancer. John had fought really hard. I believe his name was John. Let me look him up. Oh, I'm trying to remember names of people. Hold up, guys. This is as real as it gets. Hold up. Okay, his name was Bill. His name was Bill. Bill loved to collect a lot of eclectic records. And I remember writing to Bill on Facebook and saying that I prayed for him. And I had prayed for him a lot. And you know, you think of people as being invincible. And that you think of people of being here forever, and you want them to be here forever. But when I had found out that he had passed, I was sad. Because I had been following for years. But Bill and Oddbox Topper, they are somewhere in heaven. They are playing records for the people in heaven. Two great people. It's just sad when you lose somebody in the vinyl community. It's just sad. I know this question has been drawn out, but I felt like I needed to say something. I'm not sure if that's how you wanted me to answer the question, but it said RIP YouTubers, so of course I thought about the YouTubers that used to do vinyl community videos who sadly have passed on from the vinyl community. And it's sad when you lose anybody, but to me it's sad when you lose somebody that you've been watching for years on YouTube and they pass away. It's sad. It's sad. When did you start making videos? So I started making videos in May of 2006. And the reason why I started making videos because I was going to lots and lots of concerts. And I wanted to show all of the concert footage that I had from concerts that I went to. So YouTube was created in 2005. And, you know, back then, I didn't think to join YouTube. So I joined YouTube in May of 2006, and I uploaded my very first video, which was some concert footage from 2007. I don't exactly remember which concert I went to, but I just wanted to be able to show all the concerts I went to, because back in the mid-2000s, I was going to so many concerts, and I wanted to show people clips from the concerts that I went to. So I started posting videos in May of 2006. It wasn't until about 2016 when I started to wanted to have myself in videos instead of just being behind the camera. But wait, now that I think of it, no, my very first video with my actual face in the video was 2013. You can look it up. It's a very cheesy video. It's like about maybe less than a minute. But yeah, 2006. 2006, wow, that was 19 years ago. I've been doing videos for that long. That's pretty crazy to think that I've been doing videos for that long. it's always been about music. Music has always been the passion behind things for me. So it was no surprise that when I started making videos back in 2006, it was because I wanted to show music. What inspires you to keep creating? You know, the reason why I keep creating things and I keep making videos is I'm thinking to myself that someone's going to come across my video and they're going to be like, wow, I've never seen this shown in the vinyl community. I appreciate you for showing this album, or I appreciate you for showing newer stuff in the vinyl community that the vinyl community doesn't normally show here on YouTube. So I just want to be able to, show things that I love. And the reason why I keep creating stuff is because I enjoy getting to connect with all of you out there. And I enjoy showing you the music that I got in. And I just enjoy in general, showing you stuff. I just love seeing people, get excited about my live streams. I know that's kind of crazy, and I just love that people leave me very good feedback on my videos. Oh, I've answered that question wrong. Who inspires you to keep creating? Who inspires me to keep creating? Reason why I started doing like record related videos is I came across a bunch of channels back in like 2015, 2016, Don Cole, Too Many Records, Brandy, lots and lots of channels. I came across lots and lots of vinyl community channels. And I was like, ooh, this is cool. I've been collecting records. I want to show the records that I've collected. I want to show people the stuff that I've been buying from my record store. And I saw that other people were doing that. And I was like, well, I got all these records that I bought as of recently. And I want to show these records to people. I want people to see the stuff that I've been buying. So there's not like one channel that inspired me to do videos. There was just many channels that I had watched that made me want to go and do these videos here on YouTube. So I would say a lot of channels inspired me to, bite the gun and do these videos. Okay, 3 people you hope will start making videos. Well, one already did, and that was my sister Danielle. I was telling my sister Danielle for years that she should make videos and that she should do videos because she's a graphic designer and she goes to a lot of cool places, especially a lot of like Yelp events for food and stuff. Now, my sister is not an avid record collector, but my sister does like to do a lot of things. So I'm just glad that she started making videos. She does not have a lot of subscribers, but you guys can watch her. Danny California. Anybody else that I can think of that should be making videos? I have to think about that for a minute. Any one of you guys out there that watch this video and you're like, hey, I want to start making videos. I want to start talking about the things that I love. You go ahead and you do that. You talk about what you love. So, yeah, anybody. But yeah, my sister came to mind because I've always wanted her in the past to do videos, because I just think my sister's a very creative person. She draws, she does graphic design, she knows how to edit things really well. So I was really happy when I saw that my sister started doing videos. And you know, maybe in the near future I will get her in a video. We haven't done a video together in a while. You can also find that on my channel as well. The video of me and my sister going to Amoeba. I answered all of the questions on this tag. I just want to thank DJ Trish for always doing the CD tag. I could not imagine anybody else in the vinyl community, maybe besides Steven Snee, creating a CD tag. I just feel like those two are just perfect for creating CD tags, because they do collect a lot of CDs. DJ Trish is a wonderful person. If you haven't gone over and saw DJ Trish's tag and done the video yet, please do. I would like to see a lot of you guys doing DJ Trish's tag. As always, stay safe. Happy New Year to all of you guys out there. May your 2025 be great. And I know that a lot of you are probably going to attempt New Year's resolutions and not keep up with it. Oh my God, we can see your beaver. No, that hat was given to me by Jen. That hat was given to me by Jen. This is now my prized possession. Jen and Dave over on the B-Side channel gave me the hat, and they gave me some beaver nuggets. Oh my gosh, guys. I had to stop myself last night, okay? I had to stop myself last night because I had ate so many of those Buc-ee's beaver nuggets. Oh my gosh, they're so good. Like, where have you been all my life? We don't have one of these in California. Look it, guys. I also got stickers. I got stickers. Seriously, guys. Seriously, I was not expecting it, and I thought yesterday, wait, did she get me the beaver nuggets? Because I had mentioned in passing, if you ever come across beaver nuggets and you have a Buc-ee's in your area, could you get me some beaver nuggets? And I remember I was telling Dusty that I got beaver nuggets, and Dusty was like, huh? Beaver nuggets? And so I took a picture. And I showed him. I showed him the beaver nuggets, and he's like, oh. It's like, get your mind out of the gutter, boy. So if you guys don't know what beaver nuggets are, they are like some kind of like oversized popcorn that is sweetened. I will show you what they are, guys. Hold up. Sorry, my beaver nuggets bag fell apart. But, these are beaver nuggets. So this is the mascot. This is the mascot of Buc-ee's, okay? Buc-ee's. And my brother lives in Texas. You think I'm going to go and ask my brother to get me some beaver nuggets? No. Now, I got so excited last night. I was like going into my dad's room and I was like, Dad, you got to try these beaver nuggets. He tried them and he's like, they taste like vanilla. They're not bad. Now, I am giving a message to the CEO of Buc-ee, Bucky. If you're out there, why don't you open one out here in California? Because I would go to that gas station. I don't have a car. I don't drive. But I would go to the gas station and I would buy some beaver nuggets and brisket. I know that California is not barbecue town. I know that you kind of like to keep it in barbecue areas like the South and Texas. But I think you should do one out here in California. And please, please, do not do it in Victorville. Why does like Victorville get a lot of the places out here? Like, don't LA deserve some? I know that if we did a Buc-ee's out here in LA, it would just look so out of place that the hipsters here in LA would just not be into it. I get it. People in LA, some of them are just too hipstery and they would not understand the impact of Buc-ee's. What I'm saying is we're not dumb enough, I guess, to have a Buc-ee's. Well, yeah. You want beaver nuggets? You need beaver nuggets. Let me show you the bag, guys. Because some of it did fall out. But here it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. My beaver nuggets are falling out. Oh no, somebody's going to record that. But here it is. Here's the bag. Beaver nuggets. So basically what beaver nuggets are they're an oversized kettle corn. They're oversized kettle corns because look at this. Look at this right here. Look at that. Is that a kettle corn or is that like some sweetened chips? Mmm. Oh, God. I don't mean to say those things. It just kind of happens, man. I kind of just say some one-liners, and next thing you know, somebody's going to make a compilation of all of the one-liners that I've said over the years. It's going to be the Groovy Lisa compilation. These beaver nuggets are sweet. Man. Wow. These are tasty beaver nuggets. Oh my God. I can picture some guy out there in the middle of nowhere being like, oh, this woman's talking about beaver nuggets. Nope. My beaver nuggets are in here. Look at that. Look at the bag too. I'm not dropping any beaver nuggets in here. The beaver nuggets are going straight into my mouth. Yep, I'm eating all those beaver nuggets by the end of the week. I mean, that beaver nugget is juicy. I mean, it's juicy. It's sweet. Woo-wee. I should be doing the ad for Buc-ee's, man. Buc-ee's should be out there being like, hey, how would you describe our beaver nuggets? The best 5 seconds you had in your mouth. That's beaver nuggets for you. You want some instant gratification, put some beaver nuggets in your mouth. They will never let you down. Beaver nuggets will never let you down. Always 100% gratification with the beaver nuggets. What was I supposed to show this for? Let me see. Hold up. Oh, I was supposed to show 2 non-rock albums. Here's another one. Mr. Weeknd himself. Can somebody please explain to me why The Weeknd just puts one initial on his signature? I get it. He's a big artist. But dude, Are you that lazy that you can't sign your entire album? Are you that lazy, dude? My guy. I saw that The Weeknd was doing another sign thing on his website. And I was like, after buying this one sign item from him and seeing that he only put A as his signature, I am not going to go and buy more Weeknd stuff. I mean, I'm not going to go and buy more signed Weeknd stuff. Let me rephrase that. I love The Weeknd. I fucks with The Weeknd. Love his music. But when it comes to his signature on stuff, he just puts an A on it. I get it, you're signing a bunch of albums, but what? You're too lazy to put able? I mean, if you're able to sign your album, you're able to write able. Eh? Eh? You guys, man. You know that, okay, you know there's a place. There's a place that I think that Dusty might go to in the near future. There's a place called Voodoo Donuts. Voodoo Donuts makes a cock and ball donut, okay? It's a donut in the shape of a cock. And they've been selling it for a very long time at their store. Now, the people who get the cock and ball donut obviously are getting it because it's like a novelty thing. It's a novelty thing that they've been doing for a long time. So the original location of Voodoo Donuts is in Oregon, and they still make it. I remember one time jokingly I said to my dad, hey, when we were young and we were going to Oregon, I said, hey, let's go to Voodoo Donuts and get a cock and ball donut. And my dad was like, no. And I was like, why not? My dad goes, that's not appropriate for a young person to want. I mean, I wasn't going to show my little siblings the donut. I was just going to go and eat it. It's not like I was going to go and get a donut and share it with my siblings because they were little at the time. You think I'm going to go and show... Wait, were they little at the time? No, my sister was a teen. My brother was a teen, but Danielle was little, okay? I'm not going to show a little kid a cock and ball donut. I've watched too many of Law and Order SUVs to know that. You know what? You got to be careful out there. You got to be careful out there. Use it in a sentence. I want to grab something to eat. Nah, I filled it up on cock bites and beaver nuggets. Cock bites. So I'm sure there's somebody out there that probably took some of those like little weenie dogs. You know the little weenie dogs? You know the little weenie dogs that you get in the store that you can go and cook? The little smoked weenies? Like what if someone took the Pillsbury Crescent rolls and they wrapped them around these little weenie dogs and they made like little miniature weenies and they cooked them in the oven? I mean, come on. For those of you who are lonely out there, for those of you who are having a hard time finding dates, and you need something, you can make some little weenie donuts. I mean, not little weenie donuts, little weenie, like, crescent rolls. Wait a minute. That's a genius idea. That's a genius idea. Like, if you're having a bachelorette party, and you want to make something for a bachelorette party, but you want to throw in a little dirtiness, you can go and make some crescent roll weenies. Like buy some of those like Farmer, Hillshire Farm, like smoked weenies. Yeah. I mean, I love the beaver nuggets, okay? These beaver nuggets are great. If I can get some people to go out there and be like, damn it, I want what she's having. I want some beaver nuggets. Now, I'm thinking that Buki should make some spicy beaver nuggets because, you know, why stop at sweet beaver nuggets? Like, why not make some, like, jalapeno cheddar beaver nuggets? Think about it. The options are endless when it comes to beaver nuggets. Make some jalapeno beaver nuggets. Well, thank you. Thank you, Fred. I do. I fucks with The Weeknd. So I've been a fan of The Weeknd. I've been a fan of The Weeknd for a long, long time, okay? The first Weeknd song I ever heard was I Can't Feel My Face When I'm With You. But I love it. So I remember the first time I got into The Weeknd. And I heard I Can't Feel My Face. I was like, wow, this guy is pretty cool. Now, I'm not going to say he's the next Michael Jackson. I'm not going to say that The Weeknd is the next Michael Jackson, because some of you out there are hardcore Michael Jackson fans. I could just feel Richard Dolan coming out of the woodwork. Lisa. Weeknd is not the next Michael Jackson. Stop it. I will not listen to that nonsense. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This stream, I will do another stream, guys. I will be back. I will do another stream, guys, in 5 minutes, okay? But thank you for watching this CD tag. I'll be back in 5 minutes, and I will do another stream. And all subscribe to DJ Trish. Come back. I will do a stream again. You know I love you, Dusty. It's okay.